Welcome back, y'all. Hey, look, before we get started, a lot of you motherfuckers haven't liked or subscribed on any of our videos. Please do now if you can. You haven't already, huh? Go ahead and hit that like button. We still waiting. But anyways, let's continue on to the video, or shall we not, and wait for the people that's supposed to subscribe and like, because the majority of y'all just getting the free, y'all just getting the free videos, the free everything without subscribing and liking to the channel. Y'all come back, man. Let us know that we got good video. Comment on it, like it, whatever. Anyways, anywho, once the control pack's in, then we can start throwing the motor in, start throwing up the front suspension, start throwing up everything in the front. And then we could start working on the cluster, putting up the interior, putting everything back together, and as well as the rest of the plumbing. So we're gonna tackle that right now. Get locked in on it, check us out. And also, don't forget, again, like the video. Help your boys out. All right, let's get started. And also, hit the bell. Some of you old folks out there, I'm talking to my uncle, because my uncle also watches our videos too. A few of our uncles watch our video. But to the old folks out there, press the bell for the notifications so that way you guys know when the videos are dropping. Instead of either looking on our Instagram or getting a notification on our Instagram, just hit the little bell. It helps out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, man. Another thing. I know y'all like the hat, man. I know y'all like the hat. It is good. It's nice. It's hot outside, all right? It's very hot out here. It's like 90 degrees. San Diego weather is just heat. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Today's task is to prep for the motor to come in so you can finish the fuel system and plug all the electrical in. So what I'm gonna do right now is the advantages of being in construction. You know, they say laser precision. Well, that's what this is. If you guys don't have access to a laser, you use a plumb bob. So what I'll do right now with this, get it to where the K-member is gonna be square. I'll mark it on the car. Obviously, I'm gonna put some tape on the car before I mark it. I'll mark that. And then when we go to put the K-member up, we'll have the K-member square with the car. So I'll get started on that. You guys do a time lapse and see a little process I do for that. Get back to you after that. That'll take about 35 minutes. So now that I got that done, it's ready to get the K-member installed. So I'll go ahead and uncover that so we can prep it and then we'll get it installed. So we'll get to that right now. Now that he got that vacuumed, last guy lost all the hardware, so he ordered new ones. Now we can get that installed. The blower should be mounted right now. Now, even though he covered this, still make sure you check the inside ports where the valves are, because you never know if he dropped the bolt in there by accident, made an honest mistake, you know, we would have to find out. So check these, both sides, and then we'll mount the blower back on. That wasn't rats. That will cause some leakage there. Gotta get that repaired. We was gonna mount that, but we can't. We don't have the hardware for that, so gotta go get some hardware. Got the threads to match, now I just need to go get the bolts. But still gonna mount the K-member up right now and be good to go. And then tomorrow, I'll get the hardware for that, mount that. So let's get to it.
Locked everything in. Everything is basically mounted and placed to go. Now we're just tightening up the actual shocks, and forgot, because we realized this earlier, that the actual caster camber plates are backwards. So gotta take them off, flip them this way. We're gonna do that right now. Motor's in, it's locked in. There's a reason why he more than likely had these loose. That side is completely stripped, but it's only when it taps into like right here, then it stops. This side's good, but that side is completely stripped. So we got to figure out what we need to do about it. Worst case scenario, we got to buy a new shock. But we'll try to use the tap and die to see if we got anything that size. If not, just have them buy a bigger one that could fit this size, but never had an issue of a stripped shock strut. So I don't know, we'll see. We've had strip bolts, plenty of them. We'll get it. Just need to figure out some things, man. We're almost done. Yeah, that's it for today. Back to working on this thing on the inside. Got my welder right here, huh? Yeah, it's about that time. I'm gonna hit all 3 of these, aluminum, twist them together, wrap them somewhere close in this little area. So I'm gonna do that real quick. That way I can be done. And then we move on to the motor and transmission and aligning all that stuff up tomorrow. So let me get this and then we're good. Give y'all a view. Man, it used to look nasty. It was on the ground. Now this stuff is where it needs to be at. It's juicy. It's looking good. Ooh, look at that. I don't know. All right, I wanted to show y'all how I fire this bad boy up. Look at that. It's locked in place, but flip the switch. We're not on 750 yet, but it's going to count up. And once it gets to 750, we're in business. And just like that, we are done, completed, heat shrinked with the double wall sealed. Now it's time to twist it and route it somewhere. Then we'll get that footage after, but I am done for the day. We'll catch y'all tomorrow.
So today, I'm gonna get started with this. Had to grab some bolts because hardware wasn't there for this. So got the transmission crossmember mount getting ready to be installed. I'll get that on. Paint those up with some primer. Same with this side. And we should be good to mount. So I'll get started on that right now. This is a part of the learning process. So we got this in, right? If you notice, that's dangling a little bit. That's too close. And then, let's see if I can get it. This right there, that part right there, I got it marked out with a Sharpie. I need to cut that. So if he goes to gas it, doesn't hit the tunnel at all. Cut that. I'll probably cut the other side just to be safe while it's out. But as of right now, trans and the engine are gonna come back out just so we can cut that. So go ahead and get this out. So now that we took a couple steps back, time to get this banged in. Cut this out, and I'm gonna cut this out just to do it since I'm doing it on this side. Don't wanna run into any problems. And this should be good to go. So I'm going to get to it. You guys going back to time lapse, baby. So since I'm down here now, this is a 20-foot hose. I'll just connect both ends to those, tighten A-end fittings as tight as I can get them. That way I don't have to be sitting there reaching in a tight space to try and tighten those up. So I'll take that off, put one on, take the other end of the 20-foot hose, put that one on, tighten them down, and I'll just let the rest of it hang, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna put it and go from there. So let me get this done real quick. You guys seen in the beginning when we were starting the fuel lines, the tool I made to clean out the line, well, Torn came with the idea to stick a shop towel in, go like right here, and when you cut half the electrical tape, you pull the rest of the shop towel out. That's another way to keep it clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the fitting on, and then on to the other side. All right, so now you guys see that part hanging out. Now we got this to do. Let me go get it picked. I'll be back to you guys right now. All right, it's gonna be kind of hard one-handed, so get my vise back over there. Here, I'm gonna do this off camera with both hands and I'll get back to you guys. Now back to one hand. So you do that. I got the pick in there, hooked it, pulled, and now it's all clean. So that's a good way to do it. I guess we'll start doing it that way. Let me get this fitting on there and do the other side. So now we got those mounted up, connected. Let's drop this car back down and see the fitment on here now. We are at the end of the day, but we're at the same spot as we are when we started today. Got the sway bar mounted up. That's good to go. But right here, main concern. Look at that. You see that? You can't even see it. You kind of see it right here. Cut. Don't have to worry about it hitting. Got the harness tucked in between the two. So everything is good to go. That is pretty close, but everything's mounted up and tightened up, so we're good to go. And then with this, glad we did those. We don't have to worry about tightening those. Just come out here, wherever we're gonna put it, cut it, and mount it. So that's good to go. So made some good progress today, but You guys always remember, even though it's frustrating, you're still learning as you go. You learn something new to the day you die. We've never installed these automatic transmissions on the swaps. It's the first time. You live and you learn. Yeah, we took a couple steps back. You're gonna get frustrated in a moment, but you're gonna walk away with some knowledge. So now we know, hey, anytime we do an automatic transmission, cut it. Saves time. It's also in the back of the mental. Always remember that. It'll keep you calm. It's frustrating. You want to throw a wrench through the window, but it is what it is. So now we'll pick up where we left off and we'll start with a new day.
Started back on this today. I didn't record this yesterday, but that is the wire to the fuel pump. So that's the yellow. That's going to be for the TPS. I got it ran all the way. Got it all the way down. Coming down looking juicy, my boy. Juicy all the way through. All the way through. Ties up in there. And yeah, this is gonna be gone, so don't worry about that. But it's gonna be hidden by the kick panel. Goes up, ties it into the actual original harness, so everything looks original. Except for once you take it off, then you're gonna see all the exposed wire and what we added. But I got everything labeled here and as well as here. Just need to figure out where we're gonna be throwing it. Anyways, just trying to find something to do today, man. It's not too much that we can do. But right now, I might just plug everything in. I don't think we need to yank it out anymore, but I don't know. I might just plug everything in and then route this to see where we're at. So we do have a little, not big issue, but the guy had the harness already hooked up to the motor. I guess he either crushed it or something, but this is now, the tabs are broken. You can tape this, it's no big deal. It's just a cover for it, but it's that. And it looks a little rough right here. I don't know if he rats or something, or if he chewed on it, or if he slid it across something, but it's all scratched up right here. All right. Got it all routed. That's it. One and done, baby. I just got to hit up all the clamps to actually hold everything up. So everything is routed. Everything's plugged in. Just got to extend these out. We're good to go. But that's it for today. Finishing up on the fuel pump. Only got the little post, but it's like the safe proof. So that way it doesn't hit anything. So you just lock it in on there like that. Nothing hits it, nothing taps it, you're good to go. I got the positive lead on now. Now I just need to figure out where I'm gonna post the negative one. I'm thinking right here, so that way I can route it like this. Ooh, well, we'll see. We'll show the ending products, but it looks beautiful. Officially done. Laid out complete. Positive lead here, negative down here. This is just free roaming. It's not just sitting on it, but yeah, it's looking good. Everything is done back here as far as fuel. I just need to run the feed all the way to the front and then start cutting for lines for the return. That's it.
All right, we're on to the subframe connectors now. So we'll get suspension under load. Basically what it is jack the car up, put the jack stands under the control arms like the car's on the ground, and then we'll go under the car, put the subframe connectors up, and then you want to tack it in like that. Then you can burn them in once you're done. So always make sure your front and back suspension are under load. We'll figure out what to do with the back side because obviously there's no rear end, and then go from there. But right now, I guess it's gonna rain tomorrow. And I know you guys been looking at this on the side of the video. This is an eyesore right there. So we're gonna go ahead and take this down and then put the new one up. We had the new one, but just haven't got to it. So we'll finally get to it since it's about to rain. You guys won't have to see this in the background anymore.
Alright, so when doing the subframe connectors, you want to have the car on its suspension as if it's on the ground. If you don't, then you're going to get to where the door's basically locking on itself, and with us not having the rear end on, and we don't have anything for spring housing yet, so just doing it actually on the body, but on the back frame. That's where the springs basically will put pressure and apply pressure too. So that down force on that would then push that up and make it to where the doors open naturally. And there's no hard anything. If you have it in the wrong position, you'll feel that tension of door opening and closing. Kind of rough, it's hard to close. You gotta lift it and then shut it. So that's like one indicator to know that you got it on point and you're pretty much ready for the subframe connectors. And if you want to get technical, we did put a level on the runner on the bottom of the actual door when opening it, and then on the core support on the front side. So that way you know you're even with everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this and then knock this out and get this done. All right, so got to do a little bit of fabrication on the subframe connectors. Now that we have the actual 10R80 up and the crossmember in place and it's locked in, that's actually in the way of our subframes. They don't make these subframe connectors thinking that you're gonna throw a 10R80 in them. So we're just gonna cut these up a little bit and then be good. So right here, we're gonna slice down, over, cut this off. And also on the back side, we got a little bit to cut on that back because of the actual torque box, the little window. It's gonna cut it down and over so that way it fits that window and we'll be good to go. Again, these aren't made for all of this special stuff that we put on here. So now we gotta make this one a little bit special and lock it in place. Let's get started.
Those are done. Time to hit this on the actual car so we can get some clean metal to weld to. So let's get to it, do it, and then we'll be ready to weld.
You put that ground back? Yeah, you knocked the whole phone over.
Got them tacked up, so now we're getting ready to lift it so we can fully burn them in and that be done. So let's get to it. We called it a night. We didn't finish. We're gonna come back to the drawing board and redo those welds. So nighttime, welds aren't looking good. So we'll stop and we'll pick up where we left off after we grind the welds down. We'll get back to you guys then. Back at it during the day. So let's get to it. All right. I know we're a couple days late on the post, but better late than never, right? But we've been busy at work, which is good for us. Kind of bad for you guys because of the delay. But hey, it's all good. We're playing catch up now. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And you already know what time it is. Stang ding. We out.